Hey guys, so this is the story of basically how I found my stalker on Instagram that was writing me from fake pages. I found them in real life. So yeah, this is part one. Okay, so basically from the very beginning, so me and Sean, we were talking about how people be weird and they be like writing from like fake pages saying weird stuff or whatever. Like that's normal for us, like people are just weird. So he was like, yeah, so somebody wrote me from a fake page and said that you cheating on me with somebody in the building. So we was laughing and I was like, dang, I'm cheating on you and shit. So then I was like, that's crazy. And I'm like, people be writing me saying weird stuff about you too. So we were just laughing about it. Obviously, like we were just laughing. So then this was like 4 days ago. 5 days ago, whatever. So then I be going through my DMs because I'm crazy and I be replying to people. Like I don't like really reply, but I'll be replying like, bitch, like when people be like, you're ugly or whatever, I reply. So anyway, so I be replying to people because I'm ghetto like that. But not all the time, but like, if I have time, I'll be like, like, bitch, I got time today. What's up? Like, you writing me from this fake page, bitch. What you got to say? So anyway, so I'm sitting in the morning and usually I go through my DMs because I want to make sure that I'm replying to everybody on here. Like, you guys know I love talking to you guys. So, but I can't go through all the DMs, but I try. So anyway, so basically I am going through, like my DMs or whatever, and I find a DM. This DM, I'm going to add it on the little video. So I'm going to let you guys read it. But basically, this is the DM that I found. And obviously, I replied. So, I don't know, you guys probably read the DM already, but basically, whoever this person was or whatever, this is the same person that was writing Sean that we was laughing about, like, oh, like you cheating with somebody in the building. So I reply and I'm like, bitch, it ain't me, basically. So now we getting into it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know your man. Like, I'm not even from here. Like, And I was like, but anyway, if you just want to be my friend, like, we can be friends, but you don't got to be writing me from no fake pages because I'm not even, you feel me? Like, bitch. And, so we getting into it or whatever. I forgot what else I said. I got to go back. I'm going to post it so you guys can read what I was saying. But basically, we like petty arguing. And she up. It's early. Like, damn, bitch, you went to bed at 12. You wrote me. Then you woke up this morning, bitch. You up early replying to me. Like, this show real. You really be on this fake page. Here's the thing, too. It's like when people be writing me from fake pages, I be so curious because I'm like, you don't have nothing better to do with your fucking time. Like, like, what's the real reason you writing me? Like, are you depressed? Are you going through stuff in your life? Like, do you not have a job? Like, what's going on with you? Like, I just be really wanting to know. Like, and I really ask those questions. I'll be like, bitch, you don't gotta go to work today? You don't got nothing better to do? Like, you just writing me. And my whole thing too is like, this is not the first time where I found somebody that wrote me from a fake page. Because one thing about me, and I feel like every girl, we're all detectives. And we all can figure shit out. We all come together. And this is a story of women coming together and finding somebody. One thing about us, we gonna figure it the fuck out. So anyway, basically, I will find your ass and hunt you down, bitch. Got a little off the subject, but on subject. But anyway, so basically now I'm in the DM with this girl and we getting into it. Or this person. So we're getting into it and she's like, she sends me a picture and she like, I'm closer than you think. And she sends me a picture of a view from my building. So that's when like things took a left turn because I'm like, why would you send me a picture in my building? Like, what? Like, I just got like immediately I wanted to fight. I ain't gonna lie. Immediately I was like, now I want to fight. Like, you gonna send me a picture of my fucking building? So then she sent me a picture. So I'm like, who is this? Because I was low-key scared. Because I'm like, is it a man? Like, now am I being stalked by a man or a woman? So she sent me a picture on my phone. So I'm like, so she's like, so you don't think that I'm a guy or whatever. So she sent me a picture with her little dusty nails. Obviously, you guys know I'm about to do my nails right now. I'm like, this bitch got some dusty ass nails on. But, and I told her that too. I was like, bitch, you need your nails done? Like, you need a friend? You want me to do your nails or something? Because you doing bad out here. Like, why would you send me that picture? But anyway, so, like, I'm really, like, talking to her because now I'm trying to talk to her to figure out, like, where do this bitch live? So I'm like, okay, bitch, I'm finna go downstairs to the, to go get my packages. Bitch, meet me in the lobby. Right? Like, you know, I'm like, bitch, come downstairs, ho. So, you guys, I can't make this shit up. So then, she's like, she sent me another picture. She like, I'm like, I'm downstairs because I go downstairs to get my package. She like, I'm like, come downstairs. She like, I'm doing my hair. Now, basically, I'm in the lobby. I'm waiting on this hoe and I'm like, hitting her up like, so, okay, so where you at? Because I'm down here, like, you know. And she like, girl, I'm getting ready, da-da-da. She sent me that picture, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, so I'm getting my packages. I'm like, come on, bitch. Matter of fact, help me while you down here. So I'm DMing her. She like, she not coming down. She like, give me 10 minutes, da-da-da-da-da. So I'm like, this person is playing. Whole time I'm thinking like, maybe it's somebody that's playing with me. Now I think like, now I'm just talking to them like regular because I think it's somebody that I know, like playing. So I'm like, in my head, I thought it was like someone that I knew. And I'm like, they're playing like a prank on me or something. Or like maybe Sean is in on it because how they DM him. Like, you know, you start thinking crazy. But what really had me like pursuing the situation was the pictures and the videos from my building, because there's no way for nobody to get that unless they live in here or they're like visiting somebody in here. So to kind of recap some of the things that we were talking about via DM, you know, I really was asking her like, bitch, so is the real reason you hitting me is over a man? Or you just want to be my friend? Or you just want to hang out? Or bitch, you just really a stalker? You know, like, but it's creepy because you're in my building. So what's the real reason? Because this is weird as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird you sending me pictures from my building. And bitch, this for every bitch out there. Bitch, you don't never got to be worried about me, bitch. On my mama, you ain't got to worry about me with no man. I love my man, okay? And if you've been following me, you know I love my man. I love that dick, okay? But anyway, so I'm like, bitch, clearly you really don't know me because, bitch, I love my man, okay? So it can't be over no man. She like, no, it's yeah, you guys. So basically, this is part 2. Anyway, she's steady on this like, my man, my man, my man. And I'm like, bitch, no, my man, my man, my man. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about your man. So she like, you been texting him. I know y'all been texting because I seen it. I seen the messages. And then I'm like, what's my number then, ho? What's my number then? She couldn't answer it. So I'm like, bitch, it ain't over no man, bitch. I promise you, ho. It's not over no man. I'm like, now I know you lying, ho. So she like, no, it's really over my man, though. And she was like, and so now I'm video calling her. That was the message that I just posted. I'm video calling her because I'm like, okay, bitch, if it's over a man, like, you feel me? Who's the man? You know? She like, I thought we was finna link downstairs. So then fast forward, that's when I went to the package room or whatever. But basically, baby really on this man shit. Whole time I'm like, bitch, no, bitch. It can't be over no man because my man is the best man, bitch. You feel me? So we getting into it. Like, bitch, my man, you know? Okay, so now I'm in the package room or whatever. I didn't slick my hair down, threw on a little hoodie, threw my chucks on or whatever. So, because I'm like, if I got to boobop this bitch up, you feel me? I need to be prepared. If it's because obviously, you guys, here's the whole thing that you guys are probably like, why was I pursuing it? Because first of all, ain't nobody ever going to play where I lay my head at. Once you start playing about where I live at, bitch, it's going to be a problem. You feel me? So that's why I pursued the situation, because she was sending me videos and pictures inside of my building. And it's like, yeah, bitch, I'm not gonna play with you. So I'm trying to lure this hoe downstairs. Whole time she don't ever come. I get my package. While I'm in the package room, Sean pops up because I had a really big package. And I'm like, damn, is he in on it? That's why I was thinking maybe he knew, but the whole time, no, he didn't. So we come back upstairs and I start Okay, so now I'm in the house or whatever and I'm working or whatever, but as I'm working, I can't get it off my mind. Like somebody, and I'm telling Sean, I'm like, I don't feel comfortable now, like being here. And I know somebody sent me a picture, like that's weird. So now my detective senses kick in. And me and all of my friends, which I feel like we can all agree, every girl, we got like these weird like detective senses. And like I said, this is not the first time I found a stalker before from Instagram. So you could try me, bitch, if you want to, but I promise you, I'm gonna find your ass. So anyway, so as I'm working, I can't get it off my mind because now I feel uncomfortable. Like this is where I lay my head at. I don't want nobody playing with me like that. So now I'm taking that picture and I'm going to like my window and I'm trying to figure out what floor they're they're on. So I tell Sean, I'm like, I'm gonna file a police report because, I feel very uncomfortable and like I don't like this. But really in the back of my mind, I wanted to go downstairs and try to talk to the leasing office to figure out what I wanted to do about the situation, what I wanted to tell them, what information I could get from them. So, and Sean is working this whole time. Sean is a person, you guys, like he's so unbothered because he got that blickety blam. So he like, if anybody come up in here or try to do any type of weird shit, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. He from here, so he not really tripping, but I'm tripping because I'm like, we live here, like that's weird. So I called the police, y'all. Let me tell you guys how ghetto Chicago police is. Like when I tell you that they don't give a fuck, bro, I called these people. Wait, so I left the part out. So I stopped talking to the stalker and I told them like basically that, I was going to tell the leasing office and they were going to find out what apartment that was and that apartment was going to get in trouble. So the joke's really on them and that I was going to contact the police or whatever. That's how I ended the convo with that stalker person or whatever at the time. So boom, y'all, go downstairs. Well, I tell Sean, I'm like, I'm gonna go downstairs because I'm gonna call the police and I'm gonna file a police report. I'm thinking the police gonna come. I called Chicago Police Department and they was like, basically, and the exact words. They was like, honey, we don't have the resources for that petty crime bullshit. And I was like, so basically what you're telling me is you're not gonna come out here and I'm telling you somebody is stalking me and I'm gonna find them. So if I find them and something happens, I tried to tell y'all, basically. So yeah, basically, y'all, Chicago Police Department, they don't give a fuck about nothing that's going on because people are really dying out here. That's what she told me. She was like, yeah, basically, like, this is not like high level crime, so we're not gonna come out there. We don't have the resources for that, and basically, yeah, bitch, we don't give a fuck. So I was like, I understand, like, it's not like a really big thing, but I'm just letting you know that I'm terrified for my life. Really, I wasn't, but like, that's what I was telling them. Like, that somebody is stalking me and I feel uneasy. That is true. So I was like, and she was like, well, it's a 1 to 1,000% chance that you're going to find this person. I was like, bitch, no, I'm gonna find them. The problem is, and I'm trying to call y'all to let y'all know that when I find this person, the outcome, like I tried to let y'all know so y'all could come handle it, because I got the picture of the view where they at. It's just a matter of when I find out which apartment it is. I didn't say all that, but that's basically what I was trying to tell her. And she was like, we don't care about none of that. Do what you gotta do. Hey y'all, so I'm in the lobby. The police gave me the police report. While I'm in the lobby though, obviously you guys, I'm looking for a bitch with red nails that need a fill. So I'm sitting there and I'm just looking around like any bitch that come through this bitch that got red nails on. Bing, 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 bitch, I'm on you, bitch. What's up, bitch? So you writing me, bitch? So yeah, bitch, it's me, bitch, in real life. So anyway, so I'm just kind of like peeping the scene, looking around. Everybody's a suspect at this point. You know what I mean? Like when you're in a situation like this, it's like everybody could get it. So while I'm sitting there, the security, like the doorman, she's like, what's going on, baby? Like, like what's happening? Like, you're on the phone with the police. She listening. So I'm like, yeah, basically I have a stalker. Somebody in the building is stalking me, And she's like, what? Somebody's stalking you, you know? So I'm like, yeah, somebody's stalking me. And I show her the picture, you guys. So I'm trying to reply to you guys as I tell the story. So I'm going to reply afterwards because it's taking too fucking long. So anyway, so the security like, what's going on, baby? Like, oh my God, everybody keep calling me. Lord Jesus. Okay, so anyway, so I'm like, so she like, what's going on, baby? I'm like, somebody is stalking me. I show her the pictures. She like, what? I'm like, yeah. She like this really cool old lady. So anyway, so I'm like, she's like, okay, well, you need to tell the leasing office, maybe they can help you. And that's what the police said too. She was like, you need to talk to your leasing office, which was what I wanted to do anyway, because I want to know. I want to know. I know they got the info. You know what I'm saying? What view is this? What apartment is it? What are we going to do about it? You know what I mean? So she's like, you need to talk to the leasing office. She was like, so she took me in there. She walked me in there. So now I feel like extra, you know, helped, you know, like we're teaming up. Now I'm in the leasing office or whatever. And there's two ladies in there and they young. Like they really, really young. They really pretty too. And, you know, like they with the shit. So I'm in Chicago, y'all. So I tell one of the leasing agents, I'm like, basically, this is what's going on. Like, somebody is stalking me. I show her the picture. She like, what? She like, this is crazy. And I'm like, right. I'm like, you gonna help me? And so then she like, yeah. She was like, well, all we could do is like report it or whatever to like somebody higher above. But she's like, hold on, let me pull the other leasing agent over here because she does like all the walkthroughs and stuff. She could probably be able to pinpoint what apartment it is or whatever. So I'm like, okay, we're getting somewhere. So then she pulls her to the side and she really ghetto. She like, what? She like, let me see. She looking at it. She like, and so she like, hold on, wait a minute. I know exactly what apartment that is. So I'm like, well, you do? So she like, yep. She like, hold on. She like, she go to her desk. She like, I think I know. So I'm like, bitch, what? You know, cause now we homegirls and shit. She like, yeah, I got an idea. She like, but I can't tell you. And she sit back in her seat like this. So now I'm irritated. She like, I can't really tell you, you know, because I don't want to lose my job. Like, you know, So I'm like, girl, come on now. You feel me? This is my livelihood. Like, girl, like, what if they try to kill me or something? You know what I'm saying? She like, girl. She like, I can't really tell you too much. But, like, I think I know. Woo. So she like, dang, she like, I could only tell you one thing. So she like, the one thing is that I could tell you is like, he a police officer. Like, a police officer lives in that apartment. And then I know my neighbor. So like, I thought it could have been my neighbor, and she said that it might have been my neighbor too, because who knows? Like, you never know. But I was like, nah, it ain't my neighbor. Who lives in the floor above or the floor above that? So she like, it's a police officer, so he wouldn't be doing that, but maybe it's his bitch, right? So as I'm sitting there, I'm like, dang, that's crazy. So she like, let's go out and talk to the doorman to see, like, you know, like, do he got a bitch maybe or something like that? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, who coming in and out of there? But she like, you waiting here because so yeah, she like, waiting here, and I'm gonna go talk to the doorman or whatever, the one who had brought me in there to see, like, you know, because to see who was coming in and out of there. But I can't hear that information or whatever because, you know, they can't give me like what his name is or like the apartment number or whatever the case may be. So I'm like, okay. So I'm waiting in there, but then I get antsy, so then I go out there. So now it's me, the two leasing ladies, the security lady, and we all like huddled up. I'm showing in the pictures. We all put in twos and twos together. So I'm like, so I told him, I said, oh my God, y'all, this is crazy. I just thought about something, y'all. This is crazy. Y'all not gonna believe this, y'all. So I'm like, it's a police officer. I said, it just hit me, y'all. So I'm like, bruh, it's that apartment. That's it. I figured, I'm like, y'all, So I remember, like, I just moved here. So, like, back in November, like, the only places I really go is to, like, the post office because I work from home to drop off my packages. So I be having, like, all my packages in bags, like a whole bunch of packages to go ship or whatever. So I remember I was like I was getting on the elevator and I wasn't really paying attention because I had so many bags, and I look up and it's a police officer. And I'm like, oh my God, you know, like, police, it scared me. Like, and he was like kind of handsome. He was chocolate or whatever. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I look, I'm like, you a police officer? He got like his full suit on. I'm like, nah, you just scared me. Like, you know, I didn't expect to get on the elevator. It's a police officer. Is everything okay? Like, what's going on in here? He like laughing. He like, nah, you good. Like, I live in here. Elevator with this police officer. He like, nah, I live here. Like, you good? And I'm like, oh, okay. He like, what you do? You sell like lashes or something? Or like, you know, you going to the post office, like, what you sell? And I'm like, nah, like, I sell accessories. And he like, you got stuff for men? And I'm like, yeah, I got like breeches or whatever that men can wear. He like, oh, okay. He like, you got like your website or whatever? So I'm like, yeah. I gave him like my website and my Instagram, my Indira's Instagram for my you know, my business page or whatever. So I never see this man again, y'all, since November. Obviously I will remember because he a police officer, you know. So then I'm telling like the ladies a story about this situation, you know, the doorman and the two leasing ladies. So now we all huddled up. And I'm like, it gotta be like his bitch or something, you know? So this is where I said women came together and we figured it out. So I'm like, nah, they like, do you think that that's what it could be? And I'm like, so then the door lady, she like looking up. She like, now, so now she looking up. She like, she like, She like, I'm like, is the girl light skinned? Because I realized from the pictures that, you know, she was light skinned. So I'm like, you know, like of her nails in her hand and other pictures she has sent me. So she like, yep. He got like, you know, he got a little situation coming in. And then, So I'm like, it gotta be his bitch. You feel me? It gotta be. Like, I'm like, it's his bitch. I don't give a fuck. Can't nobody tell me different. You feel me? So they didn't really have to tell me anything because I already know with Fleur Boom, he came up off of, and I'm like, it's his bitch. Like, I don't care what they say. So now I DM the fake page. And I'm like, oh, okay. You in apartment, whoop de whoop, right? I didn't really know if that was the apartment, but I kind of had an idea, you know? So they look at it and they don't reply. So I'm like, that's the apartment, but I'm gonna go up there. Whole time, you guys, I've been playing like this, like kind of scared, but like a little ghetto role to like, you know, the leasing people and like the security because I'm trying to get the information. You feel me? Like, I don't want to go full ghetto because then they gonna be like, you know, they probably not gonna help me. So now that I'm putting twos and twos together, I'm getting more ghetto and I'm getting more loud because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know for a fact it's baby. You feel me? So now I'm like, I'm gonna go up there. You feel me? Like, I'm going up there. So I DM her to let her know, like, baby, I know where you at. You feel me? So she look at it and, you know, you can see it say seen and she don't say nothing. So I'm like, it's hella baby. Boom. So now I'm gonna go up there. So boom, I get in the elevator. I go to like another floor and I'm knocking on doors or whatever. So I knock on a couple doors and somebody open the door and they like, and I'm like, hey, you know who live right here? She like, nah. I'm like, cause somebody's stalking me. And you feel me? She like, nah, I don't know who live there. She like, but that's crazy. I tell her the situation. I move along. I'm like, maybe this ain't the floor. You feel me? So then I go, boom, I get on the elevator. I go to a different floor. So now I'm on a different floor. So I'm knocking on the doors. People not answering. So then I knock on one specific door. Somebody open the door. So it's a light-skinned girl. She like little as hell. So I look at, like, it kind of threw me off because she didn't have no nails on or whatever. So she like, what's up? I'm like, what's up, baby? You the girl who been writing me on Instagram? So mind you, she don't have so she didn't have like the red nails on. So I'm like, is it you? So then she like, yeah, it's me. So y'all, so I'm like, okay, so why you been writing me on Instagram? So now we kind of getting loud, like we kind of getting into it, you feel me? So I'm like, well, I'm getting loud. She was like really, really, honestly, you guys, she was really calm. So I could tell kind of like she was like kind of scared, you feel me? So I'm like, why you been writing me on Instagram? So she like, because like she was kind of stuttering or whatever. She like, because like, you know, like she was stuttering, and then she was like, wait, hold on. I'm like, hold on for what? She like, no, hold on, like, and I'm like, hold on for what? Because she was about to go in her house, and I'm like, what you want? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, no, like, you know. So she like, no, I'm gonna put my shoes on so I could come out there and talk to you. So now I'm knee deep in this bitch house. So basically, she was like, she put her shoes on, she come outside. So I'm like, so why you been writing me on Instagram? You feel me? Like, what's going on? Like, what's tea? You feel me? She's like, I'm like, I don't fuck with your man. You feel me? Like, I got my own man. You feel me? Like, I'm engaged. Like, bitch, I'm not worried about nobody's man. You feel me? And I'm like, and I don't appreciate you writing me from no fake page. She was like, well, I told you that I was going to come downstairs, but you was rushing me. She was like, I really don't, like, I'm not trying to, like, create no problem. Like, she was, like, low-key really scared, and she was being really, really calm. So in the midst of all of this, y'all remember the door lady, she knew that I was going up there because I told them, I was like, I'm finna go up there. They're like, you finna go up there? I'm like, I'm finna hella go up there. So I hear like the elevator open, and it's like ding. So then it's the door lady, the security, she's security or whatever. So she comes, it's an older lady, she like is everything okay? What's going on up here? Like, she don't like is everything okay? Like, you know, like just trying to see what's going on. But I'm like she don't know what's going on. Like, you know what's going on. So we was talking or whatever, and I'm like asking her, like, now the lady's there, but I don't care about her being there. So I'm like, so what's up? So why you was writing me from the fake pages? She like, so basically, like, my dude, you know, like, he was following you or whatever, like writing you. I saw him writing you. So if you saw him writing me, I said, here's my phone right here. Like, what is his name? Like, I ain't never wrote your man before, so let's get down to it. Let's get down to the bottom, because I ain't never wrote your man. Your man on his best day couldn't get a hold of me, baby. On God, for real. Because I got a man, and trust me, whatever your man is doing for you, he can't top what my man be doing for me. So ain't no way in hell that I've been writing your man. So what's my number then? What's the DM? You feel me? She like, so the door lady, she like, y'all good? Like, you know, like, cause I was very, very upset, y'all. So like, I'm kind of like, I low-key want to bink, 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 but I live here. So I'm like, you feel me? I'm like y'all was, so I'm even mad talking about it right now. So I was like, you feel me? Like, I really want to slap the fuck out of her, you know? So I could tell she's like really, really young. So the security lady, she like, calm down, like, you good? And I'm like, no, I'm calm. Like I'm not, you feel me? Like, I want to fight her. So I'm like, you feel me? Like, nah, it's good or whatever. So I was like, you know, like, I really want to slap the shit out of her. So I'm like, you know, like, I'm good. Like, I'm calming myself down. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, but what's really going on? Like, you know, the security lady, like, she told you that she has a fiance, and like, you know, like, she has a man. So why are you doing all this? I had to calm myself down right now, you guys, because I feel like I'm reliving it as I'm telling it, because I really should have smacked the shit out of her. And I told her, I was like, because really, I'm not from here, baby. I'm from California. I don't know what be going on in Chicago, what type of shit y'all be on, or whatever the case may be, but I'm not from here. Like, I'm really her, bitch, and I really found you. You feel me? And I really could have came up here. If you would have caught me like 6 years ago, I really would have came up here and probably beat your ass. I don't know if you would have been big, but we would have been tussling, bitch. For real. Like, if you would have caught me some years ago, I would have been on some other shit. Really, I was on some other shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was on some other shit, but you feel me? Like, the security came up there. So I'm like, so I could tell she young. So I'm like, how old are you? You feel me? She like, I'm 19. So I'm like, fuck, like. So I'm like, so why are you doing this? Like, it's weird. She like, basically, she can't tell me why. She was like, I was like, well, what's his Instagram? She like, oh, no, I don't want to give it to you because I don't want to do that. And I'm like, well, basically, you probably seen him follow me. That's what you saw, right? And she like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, he followed me, and I told her a story about the elevator. I'm like, and that's how he got my Instagram. But I gave him my work Instagram and my website so he could buy some shit. Bitch, him DMing me and doing all of that, that's on him. That don't got nothing to do with me. But baby, I promise you, he didn't get a reply from me. And she was like, well, yeah, I seen him following you, and like, you know, he be liking girls that look like you or whatever, and basically like you're hella pretty, so I assumed that he was fucking with you because he be doing weird shit. And I'm like, that don't got nothing to do with me though. Then you wrote, my dude, like you was on some weird shit. Then you writing me from fake pages. She was like, well, no, I really, mind y'all, the security lady is still right there, the door lady. So she like, so my family came to visit my dad and my mom and stuff, and like, you know, you guys know that I'm recently engaged, so like the door lady met my whole family basically. So the door lady was like, yeah, like she's engaged, like I met her parents, like, you know, like I'm older, like what the fuck, like she's like, you know, basically talking to her. She's like, if you need to be doing all this, you don't need to be fucking with this man or whatever. Da, 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 da. So then the elevator pings and it's like ping, and then it's like the leasing lady come out or whatever. So now she up there. So now it's all four of us. So she like, y'all good? Like whole time like she don't know. This one who told me was a police officer. So anyway, so then everybody like, you know, basically on baby. So she like kind of scared. She bloodshot red. Mind y'all too, you guys. So at this point, I feel like, you know, like I tell her too, I'm like, so basically you just young, dumb, and full of cum. You 19, how old is he? You feel me? So like, you know, cause I could tell that he was like a little older or whatever. So she like, he 34 or something like that. So I'm like, and you're 19, like you just turned 19? She like, yeah. I'm like, I was like, go live your fucking life. Like, if you gotta be doing all this for this man, then you need to go live your fucking life. You feel me? So I could tell she's like hella embarrassed. Now she apologizing. She's like, I'm so sorry. She's like, I did really want to talk to you. She's like, I've been following you for like a while now, which is stalkerish. Like, bitch, this is why I came and I found you, because bitch, this is creepy. And I told her that. So then I could tell she's like hella embarrassed and really don't got nothing to do with anybody else. So I'm like, let's just go take a walk, and me and you could. So now this bitch done told me her whole life story, y'all. So now, if you guys know me, I'm really deep down, I'm really like a nice person. I still low-key wanted to slap her, but like, and I told her that. I was like, you know, like, I don't know, like, I should have slapped you, but I feel bad for you now, because she's telling me all her whole life story, how like basically, you know, she lost both of her parents, and she's like basically like all the sad shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, well, something must be going on in your life for you to have low self-esteem to be writing people from fake pages. Because one thing I'm gonna tell you, like, I'm never gonna let no bitch see me sweat. Like, that's one thing I learned. Like, I learned this shit from my best friend. Like, I ain't never, like, I don't care what Amanda did, I'm not coming to you woman to woman, bitch. Whatever you, bitch, when I see you and you see me, you know what time it is. If you know you got something going on with my man, but I'm not coming to no woman to woman. I'm not doing that. Remember, I was telling y'all that I was like, let's go walk somewhere. So I'm like, let's go to another floor, because it's like, it's really just between me and you. So now we go downstairs, we talking or whatever. So now we on my floor. So mind y'all, I've been gone for like 2 hours or so being a detective, right? This shit done took up my whole day. Now it's like 2 p.m., 3 p.m. So Sean thought that I was downstairs writing a police report. The whole time I done found this bitch. So Sean like, where you at? He texted me. He like, where you at? I'm like, open the door. I'm in the hallway. I'm on our floor now. So he opened the door and I'm like, babe, this the girl right here. He like, what the fuck? He like, that's the girl. She like, it's me, I'm sorry. Like, she like hella embarrassed and shit. And I'm like, yeah, bitch, you should be. And so then Sean was like, y'all both tweaking. Like, y'all weird as hell. He like, you weird as hell. Like, he telling me I'm weird, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. So then she was hella, y'all, it was an intermission because I had to give me a little cookie. But anyway, so basically, I'm in the hallway with this girl. Okay, y'all, let me describe her. She was light skinned. She was 19. She was littler than me. Y'all know I'm little. Like, I'm little as fuck. So she was really little. She was really pretty. And I told her that. I was like, I want you to know before you leave, like, that this was some weird shit, but you could redeem yourself. The way you can redeem yourself is move the fuck on with your life and travel and live your fucking life. and do better. I'm like, and don't be writing nobody else from no fucking fake pages. You feel me? And I told her, you're so beautiful. Like, you shouldn't be settling for no bullshit with this man. Mind y'all, whole time, the police officer at work, he don't even know what's going on. Then to make shit worse, she don't even live there. So she starting all this shit. So she don't even live here. She not on a lease or anything. So she was like, I'm scared that, like, you know, he gonna find out. And basically, he probably did find out. Because anytime there's a police report or incident, the security people, they have to do a report, and the lady told her that. So I was like, there's nothing we can do about that, but this is a life lesson for you, bitch. Don't be writing nobody from no fucking fake pages and doing no weird ass shit. Also, you don't need to be dealing with nobody that old. Because at this point, it's kind of pedophile-ish. Because she told me she'd been dealing with him for a little minute. And I did the calculations. And she was like 17 at the time. So he been pursuing her for a minute. But that's a whole nother story. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Well, it really do. Because they put me in it. But anyway, so I told her, like, you know, bitch, you too pretty to be dealing with that shit and doing weird ass shit to me. Also, I just thought about it. The policeman, he following me. So I don't know what his Instagram is because she never gave it to me. But I just want to let you know that you don't need to be fucking with no 19-year-old. That's weird as hell. Also, get your bitch, man. And then another thing, so, that I wanted to add was, after I was done talking to her or whatever, before I sent her on her way, I basically told her, like, you know, like, I feel bad for her, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I started to feel bad for her because when she was telling me, like, her story, her parents died. She don't got nobody. Basically, she just young, dumb, and full of cum. She don't got no guidance. And she messing with somebody that she's insecure about. And she was like, oh, this, like, he's just my life. And I was like, trust me, bitch. It's going to be a lot of dudes in your life that you feel like is your life. But then when you get older, you're not even going to know where they at, what they doing with their life. And especially this man. He clearly is playing you. So anyway, that's how it ended. And so to wrap the story up, basically, I haven't spoke to the girl. I don't know where she's at, but that's her fake page if you guys want to write her. And she never, I did tell her, like, obviously, I was like, you could write me from your real page now or whatever. And she told me she did hair and stuff. And I was like, okay. And so I don't know what's going on with her, but I did write her on the fake page yesterday. And I was like, you good? Because she never wrote me from her real page. Just to see if she was okay, because I'm pretty sure that the police officer man, that he found out what happened because they had to write a report. So I don't know, you know, what happened with the girl, but she's in the building, so, and he's in the building, so if I see them, I'm gonna definitely post them and show you guys what they look like. And girl, if you are following me from your real page, let us know who you are, because obviously the people want to know now. We in the mix. Okay, you guys. The little girl, she replied to me right now on the fake page, and she was like, I haven't been on my real page. That's why I didn't contact you. And I was like, okay, well, my Instagram, they want to know what you look like, because I told them that you was pretty or whatever, and you're a real person. And she was like, okay. And I was like, send a picture. She's like, they trying to clown me. I'm like, no, they're not. I'm like, they low-key are, because you weird as hell, but, you know. So she sent me a picture. So this is what she looked like. And this is the DM. You guys, so remember I told you guys that she was really pretty and she was light skinned? Okay, so she sent me a picture. She was like, they trying to clown me. I'm like, low-key they are, but not really. Like, girl, this is the open dialogue right now. Like, you in it, we in it, bitch. You did what you did. You 19. It's okay. You young, dumb, and full of cum. And she know that, because I already told her that. So she sent me a picture, and this is what she looked like. I told you guys she was pretty. You guys are so shocked. But I told you guys, like, I'm not no hater. But I told her that, you know, like, she was really pretty. Like, I sat in the hallway with her, and I told her, like, I've been your age before. And I know what it's like to be doing crazy shit over a man, and it's not worth it, you know? So I told you guys she was really, really pretty. She sent me another picture. But this is her. She's really, really pretty, and she's only 19, and she need a new man. So if anybody on here, but you gotta be under 25, got your shit together, I'm trying to hook the homegirl up, my stalker homegirl up with somebody else, because she needs somebody else. You feel me? She's been through too much in her life. So now at this point, I'm gonna advocate for this bitch, because she got me in her mix. So you feel me? Yeah, this is what she looks like. Don't be shocked. Pretty girls do crazy shit. You guys, I did, like, you guys keep asking me, like, you know, how it ended, like, what was the ending? The ending was, we was in the hallway, and I was giving her some real life advice, and I told her, like, you know, that, you know, she need to break that man for everything he got. Because he clearly using that young coochie, so she need to be getting all the bread that she could get from him, because he's clearly using her. And she ain't the only one trying to be the only one. You feel me? I was giving her some some game. I also told her, the last thing I told her was, like, you are beautiful. You know, you are worthy. And, you know, it was like a little Oprah moment for me. And I was just basically really giving her advice, because I've been there. I've been in those situations before where I was doing crazy stuff. We all been there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go back there. You know? So that's how it ended. Baby, y'all, there it is. That's her. So yeah, that pretty much sums up the whole story. And basically, to sum it all up, I'm a motherfucking detective, bitch. So don't be motherfucking writing me from no fake pages, because I will hunt your ass down, bitch, and I will find you.